Right, hi everyone. I'm going to do, so if you're new, my name's Claire and there's healing weaved in everything I do, and you can just hang around, and the best thing to do would be to lurk on the video. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. Or yeah, come and hang out in the live stream and you can get an idea for how I work. Right, so I'm going to try and make this a quick one. We're going to go with what is my karmic lesson right now and what is my twins. So I've picked up this deck, so let's see what comes out. So this is my attempt to try to make this short. Let's hope it works because I've got the live stream soon. I've got a clock in here either, actually. I know it's not so close to it that it's that big a deal, right? So what is you the viewer, whether you're the divine feminine or the masculine, what is your karmic lesson right now? And that's how you will know whether this is yours. Oh dear. 2 cards jumped out there. Oh, isn't that interesting? These ones already came up in one I've done today. And again, sometimes, so if you're new around here, sometimes I get guided to hold some back, and I'm just going to be doing loads and that, so I don't know anyway. But love. Right, so joy, peace, feeling uplifted, happy relationships, enjoying each other, emotional fulfillment, on track, successful partnerships. And when I say hold something back, it's just because it's not the right time to share it, but people around here know that. So sudden change, shocking transformation, endings, wake up call, end of an era, blessing in disguise. Fucking hell. Right, so this is quite a theme today. So this feels like, whether this is you or your twin, but right, wait a minute, I need to release, that's where I get so confused myself. I said this is you, so this is you, the person watching it, right? So if this isn't you, there is the possibility, yeah, it could be where your twin's at, or it's just not yours at all, so use your discernment. But it's like, and what a sudden change, shocking transformation, endings, wake up call, end of an era, blessing in disguise. What I'm getting from this is it's like there's some kind of blessing in disguise that has happened in the past, is presently happening, or will happen in the future. And that everything that I'm channeling here really does feel very eclipse. It really does. Because it's like, this feels like a heartbroken kind of energy and like an awakening, and that's what spiritual awakening is about. It usually is very heartbreaking situations that happen to us to wake us up. It's how it happened to me, it's how it happened to you if you went through your dark night, so how it happens to everyone. And it can keep on happening over and over, as I say, we're always like waking up further. But it's like whatever it is that happens to you, it's blessing disguise sort of energy is what I'm picking up because of the happiness and shattered energy. So again, you're going to know if that's you. And again, it could be past situations, so just, yeah, be open-minded. And again, that full moon in Scorpio, if you're watching this real time, although everything I do is timeless, the full moon in Scorpio, and especially if it's eclipse, it's not an easy full moon. It's probably the one I dislike the most. The ones I dislike the most are Scorpio moon and Pisces moon. And again, it's like not these, it's just where it hits my chart really. But it's because they're the most emotional ones, you know what I mean? And it's like, closely followed, I probably would say a Cancer full moon because it's just intense, but it just really depends how it affects you personally. But Scorpio moon is like the darkness, so it's like, yeah, there's usually dark secrets that come out, personal things, collective things, like worldly dark secrets come out, and that will probably, yeah, that could even be, like sad things or shocking, heartbreaking things coming out in the collective. Right, so what have we got here for your twins' karmic lesson? So again, sticking with that question, the karmic lesson of you right now is something around recognising. I'm gonna borrow this thing that my friend, the thing that I've mentioned before, that my friend had like listened to that, like this, is it a blessing or a burden? Like being able to see something as a blessing in disguise. It kind of almost feels like, when people are like waking up to somebody not being who you thought, it's kind of like, right, they're kind of showing me like if you're in a relationship and someone cheats on you, like and you thought that they were the one. It's like, it's not nice when it happens, but really it is a blessing in disguise, because that could have been going on forever more and you would be none the wiser. And well, fucking, I don't know, fucking hell. Some folk probably do want to live in ignorant bliss like that, but do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I would see that as a whenever I can think of situations where I've helped folk with that in the past, when it's been found out what somebody's like, I'd kind of say, whether this is a client or a friend, I'd be like, you've been fucking, do you know what I mean? Something's done you a favour. You know what I mean? You found out about this and you can break free. But the point is it doesn't mean it's not going to hurt. Now, I'm just noticing there's a card over there. Oh, Ace of Wands. God, and I was just talking about cheating. I mean, this is not a cheat. This is like a kind of sexual card, because it's like the ace, you know, it would have the phallic symbols on the symbolic imagery, or depending on what kind of cards we're dealing with here. But it's passionate new beginnings. But again, because I was talking about, like, you know, somebody could have cheated on you, but you find out, well, you find out and it breaks your heart, but it ultimately leads to you being happy because you're not a cheater. That's the way that they're telling me. I have no idea. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Yeah, it's like an opportunity to change your life and break free from somebody that is treating you like crap, okay? So it's a clear theme here with this wee one. So what's the karmic lesson for your twin, or the other twin of this twin I'm channeling? Oh my god. Fucking hell, what the fuck am I picking up on here? Mask and betrayal. Hiding, putting on a front, trying to impress you, insecurities, insincere, self-protection, manipulation, betrayal, deception. And I just spoke about that. This already feels like I'm channeling the Scorpio full moon energy. Deception, lies, heartbreak, stabbed in the back, separation, breakup, cheating, third party. Fucking hell. Right, guys, I'm very sorry if this has happened to you. I'm honestly, truly very sorry, and I'm praying for you and I'm sending you love. But it's more just like, to be honest, like, this is some kind of, like, I'm quite excited that I'm picking up on kind of different dynamics. It just feels like I'm going to pick on vastly different, but there has been a theme today. I did pick up on this kind of energy in the one I done earlier. Yeah, I'm just really getting this feeling, right, that I know I said this is one twin and this is the other, but whatever's making sense to whoever, I feel like someone's karmic partner, which you might not have referred to them as that, but somebody has been in a relationship with someone and basically they've been cheated on and they found out about it. And the reason I'm gathering that is because these cards were after I channeled the one last night, the Mediumship Monday. They led me, I just picked up 2 random cards and they led me to pick up Twin Flames, Your Passion Ignites. And remember, I did pull Twin Flames on the one that I done yesterday. If you look at that, I titled it This Divine Masculine Has Been Patient, something like that. Anyway, it's you know, so if this is way in the future, you can ask me and I'll probably remember and I'll find it, but because I'm kind. But it's your Twin Flames, Your Passion Ignites. I pulled out a Twin Flame card in this deck, and it's like, that's why it's going to lead to being a blessing, because it's like, it feels like somebody being cheated on by a karmic partner who they may have actually felt was going to be a long-lasting relationship, is the feeling that I've got, because they were asleep to the twin flame connection. It's going to lead to a true twin flame connection. Your passion ignites, transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deepen, love conquers and transforms all things. Now, obviously, I would advise that doesn't happen right away as soon as this has happened. And I feel for whoever this is, that there's been a bit of time for healing and going in after this has happened. But there's a clear theme we're dealing with. That's crazy, isn't it? I'm just showing you I'm the real deal, guys. But I know that you know that, the full family, and if you're new, no, you can. Oh my god! Actually, look what I just. Emotionally unavailable rose-coloured glasses. Someone was looking at that one that's cheated on them with rose-coloured glasses, and they were just stuck in repetitive karmic cycles. Wow. do you know, this is crazy, by the way, because it's like obstacles, yeah, this, and remember the question is, what is my karmic lesson right now? What is my twins? I have to say, from this, whoever I'm tuning into for this, it's like you're going through the same lesson, kinda, because someone in the connection has been cheated on. Now, it could be someone's been cheated on in a romantic connection, but it could be like the other twin has been cheated on by just having somebody close to them pull the wool over their eyes, like in any kind of area, like business, friendship, you know, whatever. But it's like part of both of your spiritual awakening. Oh, this is juicy. But so, like I say, I really am sorry if this has happened to you, because it's not good. And if this hasn't been found out, whoever's connecting with this, it will be around that full moon in Scorpio. What is done in the dark always comes to light. Childhood wounding is influencing my actions. Oh, I mean, the timing of when I mean, obviously that is the case for many, many people until we choose to heal that. But again, that timing of me just saying that, again, it could even be it could be you've done the cheating. Like, it could be you've done the cheating on the past. Oh, the karmic lesson. Could be you've done the cheating in the past. And the karma coming back around is somebody cheating on you. Right, shit, I think we're picking up on something here. But it's like, why somebody would have, or it could be your twin or whatever, whoever this is for. Like, the childhood wounding is where it came from, you know, like somebody not wanting to get into something serious because they were afraid of being abandoned. Yeah, will you give me a second chance? And it's like, but again, it's this a similar kind of vibe to one. It's like someone's kind of reflected on why they treated people like that in the past, and seeing where things like this have happened to them, seeing why karma's come back around. Like, there's something I'm hiding from you, yeah, again, and it's like this, it's definitely something like, so again, it's just take what resonates, but it's the placements that are hitting, yeah, the astrology hitting my places, right, it does make me like even more psychic than what I usually am. And it's the fourth house, it's Cancer moon right now, the fourth house is trauma, it's like, and it's the hidden part of the chart too. There's hidden secrets that are coming up to the surface. So it could be real, and we're in Mercury retrograde, and it could be like real past things that were hidden from you are coming out. I get emotional when I think of you, and I'll come back for you. I'm filled with regret. Yeah, again, it's just saying the same thing, but this is a destined connection. It's like you and your twin flame are a destined connection, but there's definitely something from the either the way in the past or the recent past where there's some kind of regret. It really does seem to be the theme. And again, it's because I've been hearing all these songs that are about regret and stuff, and definitely that, I was going to say Liam again, that Lewis Capaldi one keeps grabbing my attention. And it's, you know, it's basically, it's like somebody wanting to say they're sorry, wanting to just confess all, and deciding to say, you know, have a nice life instead, kind of thing. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you, yet very overwhelmed. So again, sticking with what is the karmic lesson right now. The karmic lesson is about, oh, it then ties back to the one I done yesterday. The karmic lesson is, whether it's you or your twin or both of you, it's like, it's learning how to express your feelings. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realise it would be this difficult. Again, it is just like someone just was like, they've given me the word ignorant. Someone was ignorant to how strong a destined connection this was. Like, they didn't realise. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? And there's a lot of that going on with Mercury retrograde. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. Again, so it's like, it could even be that if you're watching this and this is you, like, none of this is new information to you, like, you're aware of it, but whatever it is, it's like, I want to tap out of it. It feels pretty heavy anyway. Right, let's get a wee bit more information. Yeah. Your spiritual journey is beginning. Somebody's spiritual awakening is beginning. Your connections on eternal embrace. Basically, it's the same fucking thing that keeps coming out. It's somebody is waking up. Your twin is waking up. You're waking up. Your twin's waking up. Whoever's watching this. The boundaries. This is a theme for today too as well. But it's like, remember to have your boundaries with that, because again, it's like this feeling of somebody coming in really coming in very strong actually, and go slow. We're in Mercury retrograde, and people can say a lot of things and promise you the world of Mercury retrograde, and then as soon as it goes direct, go back on their words. So take it slow and be discerning. If you've got Mercury retrograde natally, and this was someone in the past that you've been calling in and they've been calling in you, then your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. Then I always say it's a little bit different, because give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership that is safe for you to love, open your heart and give and receive the energy of all. And that's not a coincidence I was saying that at that bit. If somebody comes back from your past that you want to resolve things with, whether it be romantic, friendship or whatever, that is different. And that can be one of the good things, the closure of Mercury retrograde. But yeah, if it's somebody brand new, or even, like say, even if it is somebody from your past, like your twin flame that you want to work with, just take it slow anyway, because there's still a bit of an element of that somebody could, like they could come on really full on, and then they could fuck off, like run away again when it goes direct. So we can't totally live our lives by astrology. You have to take a risk and a chance and people. Probably why they made me keep. I don't know how long I'll keep that there, but it's definitely the theme of the current theme. Right, what else do you need to know? Karmic lesson. Right, so again, there could be inner child healing going on. Your love life has been affected by children, or it could literally have something to do with children being involved. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Make the effort. This all reminds me of inner child stuff as well, because it's children in the card. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to. It also always reminds me of, it's like I wonder if he's done something wrong, you know what I mean? Because she's kind of like, I don't know, a bit despondent, or a bit kind of, he's like, I'm sorry, darling. It's yeah, something like that. Openness. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationship. I feel somebody's got the clarity, they're listening to the downloads. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity, and they're taking that time in Mercury retrograde. Obstacles again though, look for ways around the obstacles to find the happiness. I feel it's all the confusion that, I mean, it's quite interesting, it's obstacles, but it's like a sunset and a happy couple. And on this card, I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever really focused on that, but that's what they're making me focus in on. So I feel it's like somebody's the kind of person that only sees obstacles, and the other twin, and this is usually how it is with twins, and the other one sees opportunities. So let's just do that and forget it says obstacles, and you're going to find a way around the obstacles, which might be money actually, or lack of self-worth, because I pulled it upside down. Or it could be that you've been in that and now you're coming out of lack. Financial issues are a factor in your love life, and you love a new person has stirred your romantic feelings yet. So again, beware if it's a new person, with being Mercury retrograde, but beware if it's an old person coming back with new love as well. We clear? Right, I'm going to wrap this up now with one of these cards, and I'll read it from the book. So hopefully that answered what somebody's karmic lesson is right now. And again, it feels more like what somebody's karma really is, that it feels like somebody that has cheated somewhere along in the line. Someone has been a cheater, or they've cheated somewhere along the line in the past, and therefore they've got a bit of it back. Now, it doesn't need to be from the same person, but it's like, and like I said before, if it's twins learning this lesson, you can be cheated on in different ways in life. It's just whatever. Right, what do you 37, the old 37 there again. Rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You're an empath. How can you detach from the drama? Wow. And it did feel like drama, didn't it? It's like, again, and look, this is like, look, that's her mirror image, but twins are mirror image. So forget that it's a woman. It could be a woman and a man, two men, two women, whatever you and your twin flame are. But it's like, how can you detach from the drama? It's like, I feel it's like the karmic lesson that you're learning right now is you've been humbled by a situation where something has come back around to slap you in the face where you perhaps treated anyone like that in your life like that. And I mean, life's got a funny way of doing that to all of us, isn't it? Let's see what this says. And again, the 37 thing is because a lot of you are 37. But like I said before, it's because at the age of around 37, and even if that wasn't, they would just use that for me because that's when a lot changed in my life. But it's often where you do get catapulted, you know, to follow your North Node, and a lot of shit changes up in your life. I would actually really say from what I'm experiencing, you know, having just turned 39, I would say that kind of happens from 37 onwards. The next few, I just think it's an interesting few years. And again, you could even take that when people don't know astrology. People always say that about 40, don't they? Being a kind of exciting age, people plan things and all that, and yeah, whatever. Forgiveness will set you free. Again, I feel someone's need to forgive themselves for whatever is resonating. You can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you, and what I always say about that is that's your twin flame guiding you. Right, okay, let's read this now though, because it is probably time to come and do the live soon. Don't run. Don't run from your darkness. Embrace your shadow side. I'm telling you, it's like someone's darkness has caught up with them. That seems really deep, but it's true. It's like some kind of fuckery that you have done to others is caught up with you. Breathe. This moment matters most. So forgive yourself. Right. Rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You're an empath. An unforeseen force is working in your life right now, and it is your superpower to feel other people's emotions. Being an empath means you're highly sensitive to the energy of other people, places, animals, and nature. It is a gift to have such a compassionate heart as you're aware of other people's emotions, but it can be confusing if you don't understand this about yourself. And again, that's why I always share stories. And this did come out in other ones, so maybe I'm just releasing that like around now as well. That whenever I have allowed people to treat me like crap, to be blunt, it's because I kept making excuses for their behaviour. And I have got such a big compassionate heart. And again, I know the different parts of my chart, which I probably keep those parts more to myself, because otherwise it just gives people room to manipulate me even more than what they tried. But I don't need to tell you my astrology placements for folk to do that. Do you know what I mean? They can suss it out by watching you, especially how open I am. But again, that's why you need to have strong boundaries, and just be discerning, but keep your heart open and don't be mistrusting of everyone. But it's like, you know, it is a challenge basically, isn't it? It's like they do say when you have a gift, like, you know, and again, I feel like say everybody's got some sort of gift. And again, my tagline is my gift is helping you find yours. So I can help you find yours in a personal session if you'd like. But again, people have found what their gift is through simply just watching the free stuff. So just hang around. I'll make it crystal clear. I'll give you crystal clear clarity, crystal clear vision. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's probably, I would hope that is something that people learn from me as well, is that, you know, it is important to have boundaries. You know, don't give people like so much access to it and put yourselves before others. You know, you're a natural empath if people turn to you for advice, and you tend to have a soothing effect on others when they are around you. As a highly sensitive person, you naturally want to help other people and take away their pain, but this is an important time to stop focusing on others, instead take care of yourself. Wow, right, I'm going to have to release the other one at the same time. Basically, the first card that came out in the longer reading was like learning, like say no, like setting limits. So I really do feel I'm picking up on a divine masculine energy regardless of gender. But it could make sense to, you know, the divine feminines, or it's like both twins, but it's kind of like this feeling of there is some element of the whole cheating thing that's picking on there too, but it's something about like, you know, I think it's given to the wrong people actually. You know what I mean? It's like letting people take advantage of you, and your nice nature. And then usually when people do that can often be when people then overlook the people that really do deserve your time and attention. You've drawn this card because many of the overwhelming feelings you've been experiencing are not yours. You've been picking up on energy from others and transmuting it. And again, that is literally what I do, so you might resonate with that too. As an empath, this is your gift to the world. You help heal by taking other people's pain, but it harms you if you don't know how to work with your own energy. Again, that is in depth, and it's one thing that massively, I was about to say triggers me, but it fucks me off when you've got some people that are overly loving light and say, oh, you don't need protection, and don't listen to the people that say this and say that, and it's like, well, yeah, don't listen to the people that try to warn you and help you, but fucking we'll see if you get on later down the line, you know what I mean? Balance, guys, balance. Twin flames are about balance. Give yourself time to rest without judging yourself. Release this pressure and instead listen to your own body. You can care for others, but you must first care for yourself. Wow, that's really crazy, because that is what came out in the other one, and it was like I started in the other one by saying, or somewhere in it said, that's why I was guided to take the whole weekend. Like I don't think I responded to I definitely didn't respond to anyone on Friday, right up until Monday morning there. And even I might not have even been guided to do it on Monday because Mondays are day off, but I did think I just responded to comments on Monday, and then no, I didn't respond to emails until today. I think that might be right. So, or maybe late last night I did. But you know what I'm saying? I left quite a few days to have my own time and energy back. And that took years and years for me to learn, because I would always feel guilty and feel like I had to get back Sunday night away. But don't, you know what I mean? You need, I've got hiccups now. You need to have self-respect. That came up in the reading earlier as well. Being an empath is a divine gift, but if you don't know how to balance and ground yourself, it can become a chore. Next time a wave of emotions comes over you, ask, is this mine or is this for me to heal? And by the way, that's very apt for it being Cancer Moon, as I'm channeling this right now, but it would make sense whenever you listen to it if it's yours. If your inner voice connects with it, you will know it was an unhealed aspect of your journey, but if you don't know how it's connected, it could be picked up energy. And remember, what is the karmic lesson you and your twin are learning right now? Not to take on other people's shit. I'm going to have to call it something like that. Let your higher self respond. You may realise the energy isn't yours and perhaps belongs to someone you just passed or came in contact with. Most often, the roller coaster of emotions, that card came up a lot in another reading. Your experience is not yours. As an empath, it's extra important to ground yourself daily, set clear boundaries, which is why I always talk about it, and take care of yourself first. When you become more stable and begin to take care of your energies consciously, you will no longer be impacted by the outside world, because your inner world will stay strong. And again, I can confidently say that is where I am at now most of the time. Obviously, I dropped the ball, because if I didn't drop the ball, I wouldn't be able. I've said this the whole 7-8 years I've had this channel, but it's like I always say that, because if I didn't drop the ball, then I wouldn't be able to learn and then come back and teach. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for when I fuck up too. And believe me, I fuck up a lot. So you know that because I share. Instead of allowing your environment to affect your mood, find the source of stability within yourself. It's time to rise above the roller coaster drama of the world and seek solace within. And it's so crazy because let's shuffle these. That roller coaster card's been making quite an appearance the last few days, and it reminds me, I always use a roller coaster emoji for Mercury retrograde. Oh, look, dating. I've not seen that card yet. Well, I've seen it, but I've not seen it the last few days of doing this. Going on a date, getting back out there, third party, new options, flirting, new start in love. But again, going with all the other stuff I said, I feel it's like someone getting back in the dating game and treating, allowing themselves to be treated how they deserve this time, and it's a new start in love. Yeah, putting betrayal behind them. Deception, lies, heartbreak, stabbed in the bank, separation, breakup, cheating, third party twice. This is interesting though. It's worth if it's a bit longer, because it really is like someone's learned a karmic lesson of that whole, if you're a cheater, expect to be cheated on further down the line. It always comes back around. Yeah, crossroads. Need to make a decision, unsure, dilemma, third party. I could fucking hell. We'll just call this third party drama. Love vs fear. I said that somewhere did I say it in this one or the other video? Burying your head in the sand. That's where someone's been or could still be because of fear. Fight, flight, freeze, excessive worrying, stalling, running, avoiding, sleepless nights, thinking the worst case scenario. But I'm really sort of getting somebody's not holding on anymore. Oh dear, begging, wanting you back, regretful, apologising, wanting a second chance, desperation, needing you, life or death, needy, desire, heartbreak. Yeah, I'm not going to read them all, but fantasising about you, passionate obsession, lust, wanting to make love, intense sexual chemistry. Sorry, I'm cringing because I really don't like the term make love. It just makes me. That was funny. It makes me cringe. Yeah, there's been some sort of cheating element to this, right? So you'll know if that's you, and I don't expect to have about 10 comments being, that's me, I was a cheater, I've learned my lesson, or that's me, You know what I mean? Somebody's cheating on me. I'm afraid of losing you. I can't stand the thought of you with someone else. I didn't mean what I said. There's something I'm hiding from you. I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but telepathic bond. Unhealthy attachments. That's what the all the stuff was before I went on you beginning me. Yeah, someone's had unhealthy attachments, very unhealthy connections, and they just want real love now. Right. And then I don't really like that song, but that Real Love Jess Glynn song just popped into my head there. But again, it just popped in my head, so someone must like it. Right, see you later. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.